Okay, good evening, everybody. I hope you had a happy week. This is May 23rd, 2019 meeting of the Development and Governmental Relations Subcommittee to Holyoke City Council. I'm the chairman. With me is Councilor Murphy, Councilor Valentin, Councilor Sullivan, Councilor Tallman. And we have our agenda here with us. We don't have prior meeting minutes available. So if I could get a motion, please, for number one to open the public, take them off the table, open the public hearing.
Motion up to take number one off the table for public hearing.
Motion made and seconded to take one off the table and to open the public hearing on the motion. All in favor? Aye. This is a special permit application for Mony Tith. If I mispronounce it, I apologize. For a new special permit for a motor vehicle repair garage at 2237 Northampton Street, which, just to orient ourselves, that's the Kmart Plaza, South Stop and Shop Plaza. And so with us are the applicants. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. I'm going to ask you both to have you turn your microphones on. The little button I mentioned to you, it says,
Yeah.
they're on. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. And so I really appreciate you guys being here, gentlemen being here. Why don't you tell us what's happening with your, who you are and what's your proposal?
My name Mony Tith, M-O-N-Y, last name T-I-T-H. I'm the Connecticut resident for the last 30 years, and we operate the auto repair since the year 2001. We have 7 locations, 5 in Connecticut and 1 in Rhode Island, and we start the 2237 Holyoke. That's a new thing because we like to expand the business in Connecticut. The reason that I put American muffler because 36 years ago I came to America by the refugee program from Cambodia, refugee, and then I came from poor country, poor family, and I always appreciated so much because I believe the great humankind always be honesty, forgiveness, and gratitude. So I owe gratitude to this country, to these people, and I always think someday I would like to pay it back for what I owe. That's why 18 years ago I started the American Muffler in Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's why I put the name American Muffler, because I to be honored that this country brought me here. That's why that name is stand for appreciation, that as a refugee or something like that. Like I always say, I came from poor country, poor family, so I like to make the difference. That's why I started since then, That's the reason why I put American Muffler. Stand for appreciation to this country, I'm not very good English, but I try to tell you the truth. 7 months ago, I pay respect to my mother. That's why I become a Buddhist monk, you know. I might stay another month like this because the tradition, Cambodian costume, if the mother, father get sick, old, so I like to become a Buddhist monk because to be honor to them. And plus also, I used to be a Buddhist monk for about 5 years in Southeast Asia, you know. That's why I become like this. And I came to this country, I always learn good thing from American people. It's not very understandable the way the different culture, everything, but I learn a lot. I learn only a good thing. I like to explore a good thing to my people. When I go back to my country, I always try to be a respectful person. I don't like to use impression like I came from America, I'm a big shot like that. I always put my head down. I respect all people. Basically, I respect the humankind, the way that by do something like act like politely, and I try my best to explore good thing to my people. When I go over there, I always tell people like, hey, America is a very fair country where is like a lawful or thing like that. I learn a lot from here, so I like to be like. I come to over there. Mostly I bring donation. Like I working hard over here, but I like to share everything that I have to poor people. Like especially in my country, like child labor or poor people, like they don't have clothes and.
So Mony, so I appreciate all that. That's important background. Just if I may, your name, please.
Yes, my name is Savi. My name is Savi Mich. I do work for American Muffler and Brake. I'm just working for him.
Oh,
and I'm
okay. He mechanic.
You're
yeah,
mechanic.
I'm just helping him with this site here.
That's
so
wonderful.
That's why I'm here,
okay, so are you going to be working in Holyoke? So,
Yeah.
Yes.
You will be. Okay. So you have five shops in Connecticut, one in Rhode Island. How are they doing?
Doing, very good, you know.
Yeah. And where in Connecticut besides Bridgeport?
Waterbury, New Haven, Wallingford, and
New Britain.
New Britain.
Okay. Yeah. And where are you in Rhode Island?
Cranston,
Okay.
Rhode Island.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right, that's wonderful. Okay, so and so you've built from 2001 to now. You've built this up to 6 stores, and this will be your 7th one.
Yeah.
3 different states.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very impressive. That is amazing. And so tell me, what do you anticipate happening at the 2237 Northampton Street? Tell me about your proposed hours. Tell me about the number of employees. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
We start like from 2 and 3, but for now we like to begin at 2 people first, me and him, and a little, if we get a little bit busier, we're gonna hire some more, And then the hour is from 8 to 6, Monday to Saturday, half a day on Sunday, like 9 to 1 on Sunday.
Okay, those are a lot of hours for 2 people. Okay. And are you both going to be, are you coming up from Connecticut? You live in Connecticut?
Yeah. But for myself, I probably try to rent the place around here so we can, go back and forth to work, thing like that.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm very, very familiar with the location. It's been vacant for a number of years. What attracted you to come to that shop?
Because we have a little bit secret to operate the auto repair. We not try to charge a lot, and then we sacrifice ourselves by working hard. And like I told you in the beginning, is the great humankind always be honesty, forgiveness, and gratitude. We take that thing to do the work. Be success, everything depending on the working hard, and tell people like basically honest. I don't looking for a lie or try to tell people that it's not true, because it's not my way. I came from Buddhist monk. I know about that. Even that word, I studied since I'm 12 years old, and then I take with me everywhere I go. I told my people, like, a lot of people, they want to learn about Chinese language or English, because those 2 languages, they say, attract for more business. But I told them, if you know more language is fine, but if you don't, just do follow 3 words. If you want to be a big business, it's honesty, forgiveness, and gratitude. Take these 3, you always success. It's not fail by doing that,
Okay, that's great. Did you want to add anything else?
Yes, actually, the job that we do is going to be much cheaper than other repair shop, because a certain stuff, especially the muffler, if people that want to replace the whole thing, we do that for them. If they just want to repair where the leak is, we do that with a cheaper price.
So you'll be doing mainly like
muffler and brake.
Mufflers and brakes.
It's
Yes,
general repair. But like I say, I tell you in the beginning that I came from poor country and then poor people, but I understand a lot about poor, and that's why the American muffler is not looking for a big profit. We try to, I like to pay it back for what I owe to this country, though I put the price down, and then I go, like pay it back to community. That's why we study very good about how to put the price, not just put the price is less and then do lousy jobs or cheating, or it's not like that. We try to put the price down to make sure when I say gratitude, I try to pay it back. I'm not like to, take a lot. Some people, like when I see they don't have enough money, sometimes I do for free, or do. Sometimes they say they don't have it, and if you can do help me for a little bit, I would appreciate it. Sometimes I don't charge them, I let it go.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. That's great. Any committee members have questions for the applicant right now? Any questions for the applicant? I don't see any questions. We are in a public hearing. Obviously, the room's empty, but I'm still going to ask the question anyhow. Any members of the public like to speak for or against this? I don't hear anyone right now. Are there any department heads here? There are no department heads here, so we don't have any of that. So one thing, the one thing we can do is, because this is a special permit, so I wouldn't want to have you, so you don't think you're going to be open too late at night, right? No, okay, so it would be kind of, reasonable. So your hours are your hours pretty well set, do you think? Or do you think you would need to expand your hours?
That's what we use to operate in 6 locations.
Okay, so those would be your standard hours.
Yes, standard hour.
Okay, so one thing we may do is we may put a condition on your special permit for your hours, and the condition I would put on is exactly as you put them, 8 to 6 Monday through Saturday, 9 to 1 on Sunday. Are you okay with those conditions?
Yes, I would do.
All right. Now, if you needed to amend that, if you got very busy, you would have to come back to City Hall, and we would have to amend your special permit. Do you understand what I just said? Oh, but
Yeah.
you're okay with that? Because, these are hours in Bridgeport and in Wallingford and New Haven, so it sounds like those are your standard hours. Well, frankly, I'm just one vote. So frankly, I'm very excited to see you come in. One thing, if I may, just the exterior of the building. I have seen the lights on in there quite a bit. I can see you've been doing some interior work, but the exterior, I noticed that I think you attempted to paint it,
Yes.
and then it didn't work out so well. So what's
cold.
Because too cold, and
It peel off some part,
we
yeah.
peel out some part, but we gonna redo again.
Okay, so maybe you want to consider hiring a painter, somebody who can, somebody, I don't know anything about it. But
Those
believe me,
paint, if we do the right temperature, like right now, it's gonna stick very good, but at that time I try to finish and then go to like 20 degree. It don't stick,
I did see that, but I for one am grateful you're back. Now, just one last, who owns the building?
I don't have the names here, but we took over from Midas. Midas had the lease for 9 more years, and they've been paying for that building all these times. So now we are just
we
taking
take over
the
from
lease.
Midas.
Yes, but yeah,
Oh, so you're leasing it, and you're leased
for 10 years.
yeah,
for 10 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Okay, so Midas just sat on it, and they just paid it for all this time.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know what, they've been closed for a number of years, but do you know how many years?
They say it's about 10 years.
No, close. The place closed.
The play close around 7.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't want to make a guess, but
Yeah.
I had in my mind about 10, 11 years. So you're now taking over the lease for,
For the rest of the lease.
Yeah.
okay, well, that's wonderful. I'm just, I just really want to have you have a lot of success, and really, I'm just one person, but I'm very happy you're here.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so if I could, we have a question.
Yeah, just
Council
one
Sullivan.
question. Will you be storing any cars overnight?
The most place that we have is very few. Usually is when we close, it's all done. You know, it clean the place.
So
We don't like to put like couple month or usually when we out, it's all done in the same day. It's not like try to put the junk car, stay overnight, or it doesn't look good for the business also because the people always consider, well, we see the same car, the same old, probably they not doing very good. That's why all of my place is usually done at the same day.
So
you know.
if for some reason a part didn't show up or the person didn't pick it up, it'd be stored inside, there wouldn't be any outside storage?
We have like 10 car to fit in there. So that's enough to put inside because this plaza, a lot of people expect a very clean place. So I'm very interested about how to make the place very clean, you know.
Yeah. So if one of the other terms was no outside storage, would that?
We couldn't say that we're not going to park any outside, but we try not to.
We try not to.
If car left, though, we just put inside.
We don't like we come here, we see a lot of, if in Connecticut, the garage like that, they violate the rule of the city. So that's why a lot of auto repair place, it's hard to get the permit because a lot of people, they don't follow the rule. But in all 6 places in Connecticut that I have is very much you don't see the car outside.
Okay, wonderful.
So if one of the conditions was no outside storage, you'd be fine with that? If there was anything left, it'd be stored inside overnight?
Yes, I would do.
Okay, so you're agreed to that.
Parking spot.
Yeah.
Parking unit.
Yeah.
So we are at the 10
But sometimes if once in a while, like be able, sometimes the car stay outside for a day or 2, but not week, you know. But we try not to put outside because we like to.
So Mony, so what he's saying is, if you have to keep a car a day or 2, at the end of the business day, you need to store the car inside. Are you okay with that?
Yes, I would do that.
Okay, that's
I
where he's
would
going.
do that.
All right, thank you. Are there any other councilors have questions?
Motion to approve the special permit?
Well, before you get, before you get that. All right, so I heard a motion to close the public hearing. Second. I think I heard a second, a discussion, hearing none, on the motion to close the public hearing, all in favor? Aye, okay. And so now what we're gonna have is, we're gonna propose a couple of conditions.
Okay.
And so one is the hours of operation.
Okay.
So the hours of operation, the motion is to have hours be Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
And Sundays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the second one is that should a customer car.
Put inside.
Yeah, if a car has to be kept for repair, we mandate it would be stored inside.
Yes.
Okay, those are good, so that's a motion.
Second.
Oh my God, this is not our first hearing, but you would think it would be. On the motion made and seconded for the conditions, discussion, hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Okay. And I'll take one more motion. No, I need a motion to approve the special permit.
I have done that one. Motion to
Well,
approve the special permit.
motion to approve the special permit as
Second.
conditioned. Okay, on discussion, hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Okay, so now we have, so gentlemen, before we adjourn, what this body does is we are a subcommittee to the full city council. So we will recommend to the full city council, we meet the first and third Tuesday of every month. So we'll meet again June 4th, thank you, Councilor Tallman. We'll meet June 4th right here at 4 PM, 4 PM, my God, 7 PM. June 4th at 7 PM, and we'll recommend to the full city council that we approve your permit with the conditions. You understand what I just
Yes,
said?
sir.
Okay, so right now, we recommend it, but we can't grant you the permit yet, because the full city council has to do that. Then, of course, the mayor has to sign it.
Yes.
After that, there's a 20-day appeal period. So if if everything gets approved, we should have the special permit in your hands by the last week in June.
Okay. Last week in June.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, so that's what we did tonight, okay?
Okay. So on the June 4th,
June 4.
we don't have to be here.
No, there's no reason for you to be here.
Okay, yes.
You can, if you want, you can attend.
Okay.
It's an open meeting.
Yes, sir.
But there's no reason to
Okay,
attend,
Yes.
okay?
So we just had to wait until the last week of June
Yes,
to
and
get the permit.
Assuming all
before-
goes well, city council, around the last, maybe June 20th or so, contact the city clerk.
Oh, okay, I had to contact the city
Yeah,
clerk.
I would, here's what I would recommend.
Yes.
On June 5th, on the Wednesday, June 5th, call up the city clerk. I don't remember the number, it's 322, but I can't think of the.
I know
Call
the
it-
number,
Call the
yes.
city clerk.
Yes.
And just say, can I get an update on my special permit?
Okay,
And they will tell you how to proceed. Does that sound good?
that's good, yes.
Okay, so call them June 5th. They open, I think, at 9 AM.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Okay.
June 4th, I want to come, it's okay?
It's okay.
I'd love to have you come. I would love to have you come, and as it would be an honor to have you.
Where
It
is this
truly
gonna
would.
be? Right here?
Right here.
Yeah.
How convenient is that? It would be an honor, truly. Okay, I'll take one more motion. The motion made second to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.